Oh man. What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon 5-3. Man, I'm back again. Trying to do they got this basketball going, boy. Man, y'all see my Celtics. I mean, I know y'all see my Celtics. They talk about Indiana gave the game away. Indiana wasn't on the court by themselves. You know, Boston had something to do with that. Yeah. Boston took that game. They ain't talking about nothing right now. Yeah, Boston took that game. Talk about what Indiana, Bob Indiana. Man, so anyway, what's up, y'all? What's up, Foundation? What's happening, man? Man, I'm tired. I've been ripping and running all day. Anyway, I can't neglect y'all though. It ain't y'all fault, Foundation. Y'all deserve a story, and it is what it is, you know. And so here I'm back, you know. But anyway, look, y'all, check this out. This ain't a real long, drawn out story. It is, but it ain't. But I'm finna tell y'all about two different incidents that happened to me a few years back. Now, anybody who been rocking with the Foundation, y'all know I don't do drugs. I don't get high. I drink Old English 800, better known as 8 Ball, and that's it. I don't have no wants, needs, cravings, none of that for anything else. Period. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, this is I'm gonna give you two incidents where substances got past me and had me cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Man, I tell you, man, I'm too, woo, man, y'all check this out. The first time, man, listen, about 3-4 years ago, I was doing shows. I was doing rap shows in right here in Birmingham, Alabama. Me and a partner of mine, man, we had hooked up, and we was bringing in talent from different states. We was getting talent that was within the state. You know what I'm saying? And we was putting on rap concerts. We was gonna take the show on the road, but something went wrong. At one of my shows. Now, but I'm gonna tell you, this is what made me stop. First off, let me tell y'all what made me stop. I had brought in a guy out of Memphis, Tennessee, by the name of Big Scar. I don't know if y'all familiar with him out there. I wasn't familiar with him because I don't give a dang about that stuff for real like that. But now, when I rub elbows and talk to certain people, I'm like, well, who y'all want? You know, who you want to bring in? They be like, man, bring in this dude. Bring it. So I'm like, okay. The majority like, man, bring in Big Scar. So, of course, I'm not finna bring nobody into the city and do no show with that don't nobody want to listen to. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to bring in a lot of West Coast talent. But now, you know, you do your due diligence on checking stuff, and all the little stuff need to be done. This is where a lot of people go wrong at. You got to do your analytics, man. Just like YouTube got analytics, everything in life has analytics, and you just got to figure out how to do them. Anyway, so once I did the analytics on the show, I realized that West Coast rap is okay here, but it don't really fly like that. They are stomped down. They like they Southern rappers. You know what I'm saying? Anything out of Atlanta, out of Tennessee, out of, Alabama, Texas, stuff like that. They like that type of get down. You know what I'm saying? The South has its own stigma on rap. But anyway, so I never brought in West Coast talent. So on this day, I brought in the guy, Big Scar. And it was a lot riding on this one. I had done other shows, had, kind of a little bit of success. Man, you got to be kind of careful with these rap shows. But anyway, brought him into a club downtown Birmingham, the Lux. Anybody that's from Birmingham, they know what's up with the Lux. So anyway, brought him in. Everything was going good at first. You know what I'm saying? Ticket sales was nice. Everything was okay. For a minute. To the Negroes, the Negroes went to bumping. Went to acting a fool. Make a long story short, it didn't go off as planned. And I ended up losing a lot of money. Thousands on thousands on thousands on thousands. You know what I'm saying? I took a big hit. You know what I'm saying? A big hit. When I say thousands, put it like this here. More than 10, less than 25. So y'all could probably pick the number up in there. But anyway, after that, I told myself, I said, man, you know what, man? I'm not fooling with this rap stuff no more. Me and my business partner, we was like, man, we ain't finna fool with that mess, man. Them youngsters go to acting a fool and tripping. Them youngsters go to acting a fool and tripping. And we ain't got time for it. Cause you know, they've been to start acting a fool. My bad, y'all. My bad. Man, they've been to start acting a fool before the money all the way right. Can't you know what I'm saying? Can't deal with none of that. Bump that. So what we start doing, I reached over to the old folks section. You know what I'm saying? King George, what the Pokey Bear, all them old school, down south blues like kind of singing type cats. You know what I'm saying? Never had a fight, never had a problem, never had a misunderstanding. You know what I'm saying? Older people, they know how to act. They ain't finna get in there and go to acting crazy. You know what I'm saying? They know how to act. So that's what I stuck with. But anyway, moving on to the two incidents I'm finna tell y'all about, man. Man, wild as the Taliban. Listen. Okay. I'm at we giving a concert. Me and my partner. And we brought in some local talent. Dude, a rapper out of Birmingham area by the name of Big Yavo. If I can remember right, yeah, Big Yavo. So that, and believe it or not, we thought for sure that show was gonna go in the dirt. We thought for sure it was just gonna be all bad. Cause these dudes, they be rapping, they be beefing with the other sides, and all this old crazy stuff, man. So, with me not knowing all the demographics, all the lay of the land, I'm trying to figure out, well, who they get along with, who they don't, who we got to stop the door, who we don't, that type of get down. But anyway, that show went off kind of decent, no problems. I had to catch a plane. Soon as the show ended, I had to drive directly from the show all the way to Atlanta and catch a plane back to LA. So, what had happened? Okay, I remember I was outside. I was right there when the people coming through, they paying either they got tickets or they paying their money at the gate or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm just right there, just in case something went wrong or whatever. We had security and all that, but dudes had questions or whatever. I'm just, boom. So I never really went inside. Plus, it was too hot up in there. I go to sweat and it get hot. So I never forget, man. At the end of the show, now my wife was there with me. She was working in the booth. You know what I'm saying? Taking the tickets, taking money, and all this and that. Her and a female friend of my business partner. They was in the booth. So anyway, as the show ended, now we had to be in Atlanta by 4 a.m. So that means we had to leave Birmingham about 2 o'clock in the morning, which was cool because the thing was ended by then anyway. So right before we left, I'm sitting out there, man. It's hot. I'm just kicking it. It was a female selling juice. She's selling juices, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Now at the time, I don't know nothing about no lean. I don't know nothing about nothing. For real, I don't know. So they sell these little, I'm quite sure wherever y'all at, y'all see girls and dudes out the back of their trunk. I know what's up now. I didn't know what was up there, but now I know. They be selling juices, these little sealed off plastic little bags. You know, you could bust and put a straw in them or just, you know, drink out of them or whatever, however it go. And they be selling, you know, the little juices, you know, red, green, blue, purple, and boom. So now they had like a little truck right there, and a girl was selling some out the back of the truck. Man, everybody and their mama coming up buying them. They buying them real quick. They buying them fast. So they was ice cold, chilled, sitting there, she pulling them out the ice chest. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I'm out here hot as a big dog. Man, I want some. I want me a couple of them. So I go over there too. I'm like, man, what they hit for? So she told me the price. I'm like, all right, well, let me get two of them real quick. So she like, cool, all right. I paid her. I got the two. I go sit back down in the chair outside the booth where my wife and the other female is working. So, man, I'm sitting up there, man, I done took both of them to the head real fast. Man, they was ice cold and good. Oh, man, they was sweet, tasty. They was good. You know what I'm saying? So, I done took both of them to the head. Man, listen, let me tell you something. I don't know that this stuff got something in it. Pills or lean or whatever that junk is they put in it. Man, I don't know nothing. I'm green, man. I'm telling you, homie. I'm square from Delaware, green as a pool table. I don't know that's how this go down. You know, everybody else, you know, them youngsters out there in the streets and in that life and fools out there that's in them streets like that, they know what's left. They know what's going on. So girl probably figured I knew what was going on too. Man, listen. Man, I took both of them to the head real quick. It wasn't no more than about 30 minutes before the show ended. And me and my wife, I'm talking about as soon as the show ended, boom. I got with my business partner. We split the money up. Bing, bing, bing. It was some other money that had to be dealt with at a later date because of people coming through paying right then and there. You know what I'm saying? From their Cash App and stuff. You know, Cash App, when you do shows like that and the Cash App money come in, you have to, you know, it take about a day or two, the next day or whatever, for you to figure out, you know, what's all the Cash App stuff going on and split it up like that. But anyway, I told him, I say, look, homie, I gotta go. When I come back to Birmingham, you know what I'm saying, we you know, just keep me in touch on the phone and we'll go from there. He like, cool, tune bet it up, you know. So I'm leaving. Man, and out of nowhere, as soon as I pulled off, man, hey, something hit me. When I say something hit me, man, something hit me. I don't know what it was. I don't know where it came from. But something hit me, man. Man, I was gone. When I tell you I was gone, man, I was gone beyond repair. It didn't make no sense. I left from where we was at and went to a gas station to get some gas. I went to a gas station on the street called Arkadelphia. Now, everybody out here, they know where that's at. They know where that gas station at. Because I'm finna hit the freeway right there. And jet, I'm finna get on. I'm finna go, you know, head on to Atlanta. Man, I was so high. Man, let me tell you something. Man, a fool on a hand glider couldn't have dealt with me. I was up there. I was gone. Man, my wife looking at me. She like, man, babe, what's up? I'm like, man, I don't know. I was so gone. Let me tell you something, man. I was so gone that I went in, I paid for the gas. And how I did it, I can't remember, but I paid for the gas. Boom. I got back in the truck and I drove off. Man. We on the freeway. We head to Atlanta. We going. I'm talking about, I'm driving. And the more I'm driving, the higher I'm getting. I'm talking about, man, I'm gone, man. I'm swerving. And I now to start driving real slow. Cause I'm like, man, I'm tripping like, man, what's wrong with me? What's up? You know, something wrong. Something going on. So my wife, she looking at me, she like, man, baby, what's up? What's wrong? I'm like, man, I don't know. I said, I don't know. So I told her, you know what? She said, oh man, she said, baby, they got something in there. There was something in there. It was either alcohol or dope or something. I don't know. Alcohol or something, I don't know. But I was gone. gone, man. I'm tired, man. Oh, wait. Look, as I'm driving, a car, now it's early in the morning, it's 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Man, a car pull up, they trying to catch me. They pull up on the side of me and they go to pointing like this here. They like point, they point. They point. I'm looking at them like, man, what's up? So I let the window down. They let the window, they like, man, you got the gas pump hanging out your tank. So what? I'm like, what they tripping on? So as I'm driving, I lean, I look, man. I'm so high that I put the gas thing in the truck, filled the truck up with gas, and I don't even take it out and put it up. I done drove off with the whole gas nozzle from the pump, from the gas station pump. I'm talking about it's stuck in the truck and it's dragging down the highway about 10, 15, about at least 10 to 15 feet of that little yellow nozzle thing. Black nozzle thing. I'm just going down the street with it. I had been driving with it over 30 minutes at least. Man, I pull over. Man, I go look. Man, I take it out. I'm like, my wife looking at me. She like, man, what? I'm like, man, baby, I don't know. I said, matter of fact, I'm sweating like a big dog. I don't want to turn that fan back on. This light on. But I say, look, I can't do it. Now, my wife hates driving. She don't like driving at all. But I said, baby, I can't do it. I can't even stand up. I can't even see straight. She like, you that gone? I said, man, I'm gone. You see, I just tore the whole thing on. Man, I pulled it out, throwed it in the bushes. She got in the driver's seat. I got the passenger seat. And we made it on to Atlanta, went on. Man, that situation tripped me out. That tripped me out. I was gone, man. When I tell you I was gone, and for the life of me, I could not know or realize what they put in this stuff. I'm thinking with my big dumb slow behind that they just selling some juices. You know what I'm saying? They just selling juices, man, at a rap concert, you know? So I was like, man, my wife was mad at me. Anyway, time goes on. The second time, some wild, crazy stuff happened. This one ain't as elaborate as that. Man, this the cold part about it. Now, the cold part about it is, just when I was driving to Atlanta to catch the plane to go back to Cali, when we get to Cali, this is when the second incident took place, when it was time for us to fly back to Birmingham. This what happened. Now, my wife owned a house in Cali. My wife owned a house in LA. So we was there for like a whole week. So the night before we had to, catch the plane back to Alabama, we at the house chilling, all her family there, everybody there, we kicking it, lounging. Ooh-ah. So her brother, his girl, little Mexican girl, his girl, she pop up with some gummy worms. She popped up with some gummy worms. Ooh-wee. So now everybody running around. It's a gang of people here. It's nighttime. It's a gang of people, homie. She got a little bag of gummy worms. And I remember she walked past me going to the car. She was coming back, her, some kids, other people. And I'm like, man, them gummy worms. She like, yeah. I say, man, let me get a couple of them. She say, you eat these? I'm like, yeah. I like, yeah. Now, the reason she asked me, do I eat these, was because they not regular gummy worms, y'all. No. It's the weed gummy worms. The weed ones. So, but I don't know. But now, her not really knowing me like that, in her mind, she thinking, okay, everybody get out, everybody smoke weed, everybody do pop pills, or everybody eat, edibles and worms and all this old stuff. Now, not I, says the fat guy. You know, not me. I don't get out. But now, I don't know that they weed gummy worms, and she don't know that I don't know. So when she coming by, I'm like, yeah, give me a few of them. So she give me 3 of them. Look, they about this long. I get me 3 of them. Bang. So I throw all 3 of them in my mouth, and I'm sitting on the porch talking to somebody. Now I did notice that they had a slight different, like kind of flavor to them. But now, like I say, with me not being experienced enough to know, I didn't know. And then I really wasn't no big gummy worm eater neither. You know what I'm saying? I really wanted some because I seen them. Let me get a few of them. That's what I get for being greedy. Man, I took them gummy worms, homie. 3, just 3 now. Pow, popped them. Just 3 little gummy worms, y'all. Wasn't no whole lot. Man, listen. If you thought I was high when I drunk that juice, no, fold this one up. If on a scale from 1 to 50, when I drunk that juice, I might have been at a 46. When I took them 3 little gummy worms, I was at a 53. Man, I was gone. Ooh, oh. Man, look here, Foundation. Man, I can't even explain it. When I tell you I can't explain, man, I can't even explain it. Man, I was so high, I was sick. I felt like I wanted to throw up or just take off running. I didn't know what I wanted to do. Man, y'all get out there in them comments, man. If y'all been that high, man, boo, boo, boo. It remind me of the Cat Williams comedy show when he say he was trying to get high with Snoop Dogg or the White Boys or something. And he said, man, he was so high, man, whatever he said, I was that high. I was gone. Man, look, I went to sleep on the couch. On the couch with the front door wide open. The next morning, when it was time to get up and catch the plane, we had to catch the plane at about 10 that morning, heading back to Alabama. So we got up about 8, about 7:30. Now, man, when I got up, I sat up, I looked around. Man, I looked over there on the other couch at my wife. I said, baby, it ain't gonna happen. She was like, what's up? Get up, we gotta go. I said, no, we ain't going nowhere. Oh, what? I said, we are not going anywhere. She said, babe, what you talking about? I said, man, listen, I'm sick. She said, you sick? I said, I'm high still. Because now before I went to sleep that night, it had already hit me, and I had been talking about it, and they were trying to tell me, yeah, man, they gummy worms, and woo, 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 woo. Yeah, you going to be high, and da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, from 3 little funky worms? You know, hey, man, that THC count in Cali is a whole different animal. You know what I'm saying? Whole different animal. Man, I went out like a light. But now when I got up and I was telling her, I was like, it ain't happening. She was like, baby, come on, we gotta go. I'm like, man, we ain't going nowhere. You might as well kick back, cool your heels. I said, I'm not budging. She said, you that high? I said, man, I couldn't even stand up right now if I wanted to. I said, man, I'm so high, I'm scared. She said, what? I said, man, I'm scared. She said, what? I said, did they dip the worms in Sherm? Do they got some butt naked, some Dr. Bombay on the worms? She was like, no, boy, them just gummy worms and blah, blah, blah. I said, man, you know, I got a virgin system. You know, I can't take the drug paraphernalia like that. My system can't handle it. She said, that what you should have told me before. I didn't know you was taking them. You're right. Man, I laid back on that couch. When I laid back, The house, man, the house wasn't spinning. My whole spirit was spinning out of control. Man, I ain't never felt nothing like that in my life. Man, I thought, man, I was scared. I was really scared too. I just didn't want to try to play tough role with her, but I was scared. Did we catch the plane? Heck no. No. I told her, I said, man, look, rebook this. You can rebook this flight because we definitely ain't finna make this flight. She's like, you sure? You know it's going to cost money. Man, I don't care about no money. Book the flight. Rebook it because I'm not going nowhere. And then look, wake me up tonight. It's about 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. I told her, wake me up tonight because me and this couch finna get real intimate. I am not budging. I'm not moving. I don't want no loud noises, bumps, booms, none of that. Hey, what? Needless to say, we didn't catch the plane and we caught it the following day. Man, I ain't never been that high. The only other time I think they come close to it was when I got out. When I told y'all this story, when I got out of jail back in 1982. 1982. And my homeboy talked me into smoking some weed with him because I was just getting out. And was sitting down the whole time. And when I stood up, whoa. Then I walked out the house and some cold air hit me. Man, look, I went to a whole nother dimension. I walked through a portal. Boop. And was walking through enemy hood like that. But anyway, yeah, man. So that's them 2 times, man. I was gone. To this day, I don't know what that girl put in that juice. That wasn't just no regular alcohol in that juice, man. I don't know. But y'all let me know in the comments. In the meantime, between time, man, y'all stay safe and stay above ground, man, by any means necessary, man. I represent the gangsters. Peace. Avalon Gangsters.
Gangsta boogie, gangsta boogie, gangsta boogie, gangsta boogie. Ain't nobody gangsta party. 421, man. 421, man.